series of reports by Tom Brokaw in conjunction with USA Network. Tom's going to be traveling across America, across historic Highway 50. It stretches from Ocean City, Maryland, all the way to Sacramento, California. Along the way, he'll visit cities and towns to see how the troubled economy has changed people's lives while studying the state of our famously American character. Tom starts his journey in Cambridge, Maryland, on the shores of the Chesapeake Bay, where a way of life is in danger of disappearing.
The waters of the Chesapeake Bay have never given up their treasures easily.
It's a good living, it's a hard living, it's a good living, it's an honest living.
Joe Hayden has been a waterman all of his life, catching the prized blue crabs for which this state is justly famous.
It's in our blood, we got to be here.
But pulling his catch out of the Chesapeake is only the beginning of Hayden's battle to earn a living. He sends his haul to picking houses, where workers painstakingly extract the meat that ends up in restaurants and on dinner tables at a high price across the country.
If Congress doesn't fix it, it'll shut us down.
Jack Brooks runs J.M. Clayton's, one of the oldest crab processors in the area. He's got all the crabs he can handle. What he doesn't have, even in this brutal economy, is enough workers to pick them.
Jack, you got 11.5% unemployment in the county. Here. I would think you'd have people lined up out the door wanting to help you pick.
I would think so too.
Why not?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's the seasonality of the business. Have a look, it's tough work. We just had a job fair. We had 7 companies participating in the job fair, and we got 8 applicants. 8 applicants.
The tables here were once filled with all local workers, women such as 76-year-old Anna Jones and 75-year-old Nicey Jones.
Why do you think more young people don't want to come here and do the kind of work that you do every day? You don't want to.
Yeah, just don't want it to hand this stuff. They're just not into work, period.
With so few Americans willing to do this hard work, Brooks depends on seasonal workers, mostly from Mexico, here legally under a visa program called H-2B. The government has capped that program at 66,000. That's not nearly enough workers for the thousands of seasonal businesses and American workers who rely on them.
Each one of these people in here create 2.5 jobs, 2.5 American jobs.
At 23 years of age, Rafaela Laura Martinez is a veteran picker. She counts herself lucky to have that precious H-2B visa.
Yeah, it's a good job, and I like it.
Joe Hayden wants nothing more than to see workers such as Rafaela Martinez pick the crabs that he catches.
They leave home to go to work to feed their family. You've got to have respect for people like that. Why punish them? They want to work, so bring them in here and let them work.
That's what Maryland's senior senator, Barbara Mikulski, wants as well.
I am fighting for a policy that says if you come into America and work in a seasonal industry and go back home, you can come back in again, work for the same employer without touching an immigration cap.
But this debate now has become so white hot that it's hard to get reason cranked back into it. Both the left and the right are saying we've got to change in radical ways our immigrant laws.
The sensible center is having a comprehensive immigration policy, actually set caps on the number of people who come in, but reward the people who come in and return home by giving them an exemption from the cap, and also reward the employer who goes by the rules.
Jack Brooks wonders how long he can play by the rules and stay afloat.
You see the signs around here, shell-free, quality, jumbo lump. We got to have it all. We got to have perfect crab meat to compete in today's market. And we've got it. All we need is the people to come in here to do it.
Tom Brokaw tonight on the first stop along his coast-to-coast journey along historic Route 50. And that's going to do it for our Wednesday night broadcast. Thank you, as always, for being with us. I'm Brian Williams. We hope to see you back here tomorrow evening. Good night.